From the Baltimore Sun from the year 1988. Pedersen ready to come to grips with impressive field in PBA tournament. No one will have to light a fire under Randy Pedersen to get him to Baltimore early for the $140,000 Fairlanes Professional Bowlers Association Open Tournament. Pedersen, the defending champion, said he expects to be in town this afternoon to participate in all the pre-tournament festivities, such as today's Pro-Am at Fairlanes Towson. I'm going to be pumped for the Baltimore tournament, said Pedersen, 25, who owns 3 PBA tournament championships. I won the National Championship, U.S. Open, last year, and then won in Maryland the next week. You always have a special fondness for the places where you win. Pedersen, who lives in Santa Monica, California, has been on a tear since going to finger grips 2 weeks ago. He made his first national television appearance of the season 8 days ago in Peoria, Illinois, where he finished 3rd on that PBA Tour stop. Then he moved on to Milwaukee, where he placed 24th in the PBA tournament that has been going on the past 4 days. The finger grips helped me hit the ball harder, said Pedersen. I'm a stroker. I've tried finger grips before, but didn't stick with them. The ones I tried were thicker than the ones I'm using now. Bill Hall, a driller out in Milwaukee, fitted me with these grips that I like much more. Pedersen has been bowling professionally for 8 years after taking up the sport when he was 8 years old. He said he hasn't been home for several months, but did get away from the PBA grind in February during a 2-week break for the Winter Olympics. I went on a Caribbean cruise for a week with Brian Voss, Ron Palumbi, and Norman Duke, said Pedersen. It was great. I got my mind off the tour, and it has helped me. It also must have done wonders for Voss, who came back and won 2 straight tournaments entering Milwaukee. Voss will be in the field of 160 that will compete for the first place prize of $23,000 at Fairlanes Towson this week. Also in the field will be Walter Ray Williams Jr., who won the Baltimore PBA stop at Fairlanes Woodlawn 2 years ago, and Wayne Webb, who captured the 1981 and 1985 PBA titles at Fairlanes Woodlawn. Some other former Fairlanes PBA Open champions returning to Baltimore are Nelson Burton Jr., Art Trask, Dale Eagle, Butch Soper, Gary Dickinson, and John Petraglia. 3 top PBA names, Mike Albee, Bob Benoit, and George Branham, also will be shooting for the top prize here. When Pedersen, who has won $22,250 on the tour this season, was asked to name the bowlers to beat this week, he said, "All the guys out here are tough to beat, but I'm bowling great right now." Pedersen said the conditioning of the lanes could determine the winners and losers. "The conditioning always dictates how well you bowl," he said. "I could come to Baltimore and throw just as well as I have been in the last 2 tournaments and not make any money. We won't know until we get there how the lanes are going to be conditioned."